Hi guys, Rize here, and today we're going to be making Ginataang Bilo Bilo with some of our homegrown ingredients. Let's go. That was a good catch.
So I harvested taros a few days ago and we still had some remaining. Since I still had sweet potatoes as well, my mom suggested Ginataang Bilo Bilo. It's a traditional Filipino dish. So two of the ingredients we're using from my backyard are taros and sweet potatoes. So here's one we just freshly harvested, and here's a sweet potato I harvested a few months ago. Nothing beats the taste and the fun of growing your own vegetables. So I'm actually a gardening channel. If you want to see some sweet potato harvest videos, do check out my channel. I also attempt some giant sweet potatoes if you want to check that out. But anyway, let's get to it. So here's all the ingredients we'll be using for the Ginataang Bilo Bilo. We'll go through them at each step of the video. So first up, we want to prepare our tapioca pearls. So you want to grab yourself a large pot. We're going to be adding 10 cups of water to 1 cup of pearls. Once your water is boiling, add the pearls. So we'll be cooking this for around 40 minutes. If you're using smaller pearls, you can probably go for 20 minutes. Stir it every few minutes to prevent them from sticking to each other. So the whole process of this would take around an hour to an hour and a half. If you want to skip this step, you can buy ready-to-use tapioca pearls. Once it's done cooking, you want to simmer this for around 30 minutes to 1 hour, or until full transparent. So once they're done, you can let it rest for 10 to 30 minutes before washing it in cold water, or you can wash it in cold water immediately. So there are a few that aren't fully transparent, but these will be cooked again once we put all the ingredients together. Now it's time to make the glutinous rice balls. So we're going to need glutinous rice flour. We're going to be adding 2 cups with 1 cup of water. Mix it well. If your dough is too wet, add more flour. If your dough is too dry, add more water. Once it's properly mixed, it's time to make the sticky rice balls. So you want to grab a bit and make it into a large ball. But the sizes can always vary to your liking. So in this video, I'm actually going to make 2 kinds, plain and purple. We're going to be using ube flavor, or you can use ube extract for the coloring. Once you're done mixing that, turn it into balls as well. So now we have a mixture of white and purple sticky rice balls. Now it's time to cut the fruit and vegetables. So I'll be using 2 small taros, or you can just use a cup. We're going to be peeling it and dicing it up. So we want to cut these into small cubes. And we'll do the same process for the sweet potato. This one is too big, so I'll only be using half. So you can use any variety of sweet potato, but the preferable one is the Japanese sweet potato, which is the sweetest variety. Once you have the taro and sweet potato diced up, it's time to cut the fruits. So for the bananas, we're going to go for whole steamed Saba bananas. Saba bananas have a sweet, tangy, and starchy flavor, which makes them perfect for this dish. So you're just going to cut these up to small pieces, the size of your fingers. And now, ripe jackfruit in a can. So same as the bananas, we're just going to be slicing this up into strips. So once you have all your fruits sliced up, we can move on to the next step. So gather all your ingredients, we're going to be throwing these into a large pot. So grab your large pot, put it on high heat, add 1 cup of water and 2 cups of coconut milk. If you want a lighter base, you can add another cup of water or another cup of coconut milk. Now add 1 cup of sugar. After it starts boiling, you can add the glutinous rice balls. And you're just going to let this cook on its own for 1 to 2 minutes. And now we're going to be adding the taro and sweet potatoes. Now these need to be cooked, so we're going to cook them at high heat for about 10 minutes. So after 10 minutes, the root vegetables should be almost fully cooked. But now we're going to be adding the bananas and jackfruit. We'll have these cook on medium heat for 3 to 5 minutes. Don't forget to put in your tablespoon of vanilla extract. Now you add in your coconut cream and your tapioca pearls. If your mixture is too thick or you overcooked it, you can always add some more water. We're just gonna let this simmer for 2 to 3 minutes for all the ingredients to absorb the coconut flavor. Once that's done, your Ginataang Bilo Bilo is ready to serve. And there you have it. That's how you make Ginataang Bilo Bilo. So this is a staple in the Philippines, served as comfort food and dessert during the holidays. But you can make it anytime you want. So my parents love this, but this is my first time eating it, so I'll give an honest review. So if you're used to having milk and cocoa as your dessert, this might be a little different for you. But the second time I had it, I actually really liked it, that I grabbed the second bowl. So yes, I did find it delicious. But anyway, thanks for watching and I hope you enjoyed. It's crazy, it's not. Here we go. Whew.